like a typical morning? Like what's your...
Typical morning for me?
Yeah.
Wake up aggravated as fuck. Bitch a lot.
Alright, what's your typical morning that you want to have on camera?
Oh.
In a positive light.
Oh, we're talking on the fake world.
No, we want to keep it in a positive light.
I mean, it doesn't have to, yeah, like you can...
Like go talk
Typical
about
morning,
rainbows and unicorns.
yeah.
Like in the shop or just regular
Like
getting up?
Open up and shit.
Alright, I'll do it better.
My name's Colin, but a lot of people around here call me Kalo. I know that I work hard, I know that I do a lot in here, but I don't know what it's like going to work if you're doing a 9 to 5 in a job that you don't like. I don't know what that's like.
I don't care. I'm just gonna tell you I don't care. You're forcing me to care. I don't.
Look,
I
give a fuck about
care. If you sell it when I'm gone, God bless you.
I give a fuck about the whole business.
Me neither.
You
think I need any of this crap? I can take $100,000 today and I can start all over tomorrow. You think I give a fuck?
Go ahead.
I can do anything. I don't care.
So from the moment that I get up in the morning and I get here and I see the sign, it's like standing in front of a giant. I just feel like I'm the guy with keys to the place a lot of the times. I open the doors, I turn on the lights, I walk down the halls. You can just feel the place growing. You can feel it every day getting bigger. You can feel the plants inside the place getting stronger and better. And it's every day, that's just what it is. It's just growing into something that I never expected or never saw coming. I never saw this happening. Not like this. Well, my dad's my partner.
Baba, we are on the same boat.
Okay,
I just
cool.
want
Same
to
team.
make money, Baba. I don't want to be.
We get it, Dad. We
No, you
understand.
don't get it.
I understand that you want
Everything
to...
I talk, you put me. Look, we loan the money, the business right here. How much we loan?
$400,000.
My name is Salah Al Mudaris. They was wild kids, so I trying to make him a businessman.
This you understand. Look, this is a business. It's not mom and papa. This is a place has to run as a business.
I got in the cannabis business in 2006. I was 26 years old. A friend of mine came to the body shop.
Khalid was 18 years old when I hired him at the body shop.
The body shop is probably one of my most favorite places in the world. My dad hiring at the body shop taught me everything I needed to know, especially for doing this. A friend of mine came to the body shop, told me that it'd be a good idea if me and my partner and I jumped into one of these marijuana shops that are opening, and I didn't think it was a real thing.
I found a store on Ventura Boulevard, bought some weed, and Colin was the first person I called and was like, yo, dude, this is something like we need to get into. Like, this is fucking awesome.
I don't believe it, honestly. I still can't believe it.
That what we do.
Well, I just wanted you to tell me about this little spot right here and what it's all about. Because, I mean, you're still wearing the shirt and all that, so.
Tribute to the old shop.
Yeah, because it's about how big.
Center. As a matter of fact, Universal Herbal Center still very much exists. Universal Herbal Center owns everything. It owns it all. So from this little, probably an area about this big, became this fucking giant ass fucking thing.
UAC was established in 2006. UAC was fun. UAC was the rough, fun stuff, I guess is what you could say. It was a little gem in a really, really ugly building. I mean, that's the best way I can describe it. It was a diamond in the rough. It was more confined, so it'd be more family, I would say, as the brothers and sisters and all of us worked together.
It was 890 feet above a gas station.
And we were pretty spoiled. We'd always get like some of the best weed.
The vibe was very laxed. We didn't have all the rules that we have now.
So it was a different world.
The crew was very laxed.
I think messing with John was probably like our favorite pastime and the best part of UHC.
Crystal used to hide my cigarettes and leave me little clues on postums all over the fucking place.
And you'd be like, where the fuck are my cigarettes?
This ain't a game. This is not a game. I get to have my cigarettes, all right?
We just fucked with them every day, all day.
Oh, I miss the UHC days so bad.
We used to have a fun run competition.
They made things like who won the most on Fun Run.
Fun runs
Fun
in
run
app.
is-
You play on
it's
your
an
phone,
app
it's like
you
a
race.
racing thing.
Yeah, you race animals or
Yeah.
something. It's like
Yeah.
a Mario Kart.
We had the first shop 11 years.
You've been in this business for 12 fucking years, all of you, okay? And the fact that they want to hire professionals in your places is pretty fucking ridiculous. 12 years, you guys should be pros at this. But you guys are too busy playing your fucking video games and too busy fucking around. And you were too busy at UHC fucking around too much, and nobody bothered to put their ass in the fucking game of this business.
have to
And the
put your
problem
ass
is,
at the time.
nobody does. And no, you still not.
If you don't put
nobody
your
is.
time,
Nobody is.
you're done. I'm
It's
telling you.
over.
At the same time, it was a lot of like trailblazing, you know, like making the path for really the whole business.
We used to manage the first shop, and honestly, it was the best job ever.
Yeah, that was sick.
It was sick. There's nothing like it.
It was the best time, honestly, in this business, was UHC. So UHC, in the very beginning, was awesome. And then it got even better with my brothers and sisters all showing up. Then it became a big party.
What inspired the marijuana factory?
I'll never forget this day. You know, there's some days, and I'm sure everybody goes through this. You'll think of it right now as I'm telling you this. There's some days that stick out in your mind. I have been looking for property after property for the last 4.5, almost 5 years now. And then my dad calls me, and I've already had an ass full of ideas, and I'm just fucking over it with the talking of the weed store and doing anything with the weed store at this point. That was UHC. It just felt like it got real stale for a while. Like there was no answers. There was nothing coming through, you know? So then my dad goes, you know what I think we should change the name of the store to? And I was like, what's that? And he said, the Marijuana Factory. And I was like, that is such a good idea. It just doesn't match UHC. You know, it just doesn't look like that would be called the Marijuana Factory, a little place, you know? So I love the name, but I didn't see it yet, you know? And then when we found this place,
First time I met Khalid was at UHC on Cahuenga.
Willie, Waggy, and Mikey will be our newest addition to the place.
This is my older son, William, and this is my youngest son, Mikey. You know, my right hand and my left hand, you know.
They had some things that looked real nice, and then they had some things that looked real bad. So then we had to take out the real bad and added some real nice, and everything else went really good. So it was a blessing for sure. Yeah. That was 100%. That was 100% his idea, 100% his name. I sat back in my office at UHC and thought, man, if I had a place like that, man, I would show the grow, I would show this, I would show the trim, I would show the weighing, I would show the kitchen, I would show everything. I was like, all these big, beautiful places that are opening and nobody's showing anything. They're trying to keep everything a secret. And I thought that was just the most ridiculous thing. Like, why not show something that's so amazing? So what if they're gonna grow it in their backyard? Big deal. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're not gonna grow enough for everybody, you know what I mean? So it was, for me, I didn't care. I wanted to show them everything. I wanted to show it all. As soon as you think that everything is gonna be fine, everything is going good, it's all up here. Then everything just goes to shit. You gotta build fucking walls. You gotta fucking start redecorating or moving this or making this contiguous. You gotta fucking buy extraction machines, buy fucking 55-gallon drums of fucking ethanol. Who the fuck does that? You know what I'm saying? Like, shit like that. Shit that I never thought I would ever do. I never thought I'd own a fucking drum of fucking ethanol in my life. I would never thought I'd buy half this shit. You know, to be honest with you.
The factory is exactly what it sounds like. It's a factory.
Fucking extract machine is over $100,000. I've never bought a $100,000 item in my life. In my life. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't even know what $100,000 looks like. You know what I'm saying? Let alone go fucking buy a machine with it.
And it used to be just us siblings and Big J. Now it's like all of our cousins work here.
Hey,
how you
you're
doing?
at the marijuana factory.
My mom works here, my dad works here.
Yeah, I'm the only consistent thing they got here. And I'm on my way out.
What the hell is that all about?
In a full sentence, Kalo is the leader of the pack.
We wouldn't be where we are today if it wasn't for him. Like, he's the one that brought in all the cousins, all the family. Like, Kalo's the one that made it happen. He's the one that pushes everything.
Yes, my darling.
The best way to describe him is how I did in my vows.
My whole life I've been looking for this perfect person. Now, if you were to tell 13-year-old Tiffany she grew up to be marrying a drug dealer that looks like Aladdin, let's just say this is not what I pictured.
He is a pit bull.
Oh, fuck them, dude. If they don't want to give it to us, someone stick it up their ass. Make sure you say that part.
He works 7 days a week. It's not even an option for him to take a day off. Usually it's morning to night. He does everything. He does it all.
Unbelievable. There's a fucking Keurig in the back, there's drip right here, and you order that crap. Unreal.
Like, from an 890 square foot spot to a fucking, how many square feet is this place?
21,000 square feet.
21,000?
Exactly 21,000 square feet. That's insane.
That's an accomplishment, man.
They were open every day from 6 a.m. to 10 p.m. And we have like happy hours and all kinds of stuff throughout the whole day. And that's for you. You have a great day, guys. Mm-hmm. And help yourself, man, before you leave.
It's like it just went corporate.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
Now we gotta follow standards.
Yeah, I think that's when him and I were like not as...
No, I got bored of that.
That is that. I've waited a long time to do these jobs. So it's, you know, to cultivate, I've waited almost 10 years to cultivate. I've only been cultivating for the last 2.5, 3 years, you know. To legally be able to distribute. There's something great about driving with the van and it being filled with product that you're legally allowed to move around. So for me, it doesn't feel like work at that time. It feels like things that I've earned through this long process.
So for people that think that coming into the marijuana business is all about bullshit, stoner people, whatever, having a good time, smoking weed.
It is that. It's a lot of good times. And it is going to be a lot of laughs, a lot of weed smoking, obviously. But if you can't smoke weed and get shit done, then you can't do it. Okay, so if you can smoke weed and get shit done, then you can do this. And if you are the I don't get high on my own supply guy, then you're gonna get shit done. And if you're the guy that is just in it to get high and not with paperwork and don't want to do anything that you're told to do, it will go way faster than you think. So
It's a lot of work.
it's a lot. It's a lot with the city and the state.
I started bookkeeping here, like, because I used to do it for Salah at the body shop years ago. California Department of Tax. Of course, taxes, that's all they know. That's all they know. They don't want to legalize this crap, but they want to take all your money. telling you right now, I've had an ass full.
They want to know how much we're planning on dropping off. I think she wants a pretty accurate number. She's kind of being a bitch.
Realistically, they own the fucking place. I just work for them. You know what I'm saying? I started it, but some weird fucking thing happened, and all of a sudden I became an employee in my own joint.
Okay, so I'll tell her about 30 to 40,000. Should I just say that, or just say the CPA told me to tell you that? He hasn't had the right figures yet. Okay, but he's estimating around 30 to 40,000. Okay, I'm calling it back. Okay, all right. Oh wait, and how much for the state? How much for the city, I mean? In case they ask me the same shit. 40 to 50, okay. Okay, so 30, okay, all right, no problem. All right, bye-bye.
Unbelievable. And then the no help from the banking. How the fuck could you possibly legalize something with no banking?
That's the biggest.
I mean, it's like, how the fuck do you expect us to do this? And then when you go and ask questions, there's no fucking help. You go and ask the city, well, how am I supposed to? No fucking help. Go ask the state, well, what am I supposed to do with this? There's no fucking help. I mean, this part they probably don't want to put on there because they'll fucking shut my ass down.
Hey, how are you? This is Call Out Bears. I'm just calling to see if I need to make an appointment to come pay my quarterlies. 1540. And is there anyone I should ask for? Oh, hi, Shadana. I think that's wow. Okay, all right, so I'll just give them a call and then just make an appointment with you there, right? Hi, this is Colin Aladares. I'm with Universal Herbal Center, LLC. I am calling to make an appointment to pay my quarterlies. The sum is going to be over $1,000 cash, so if you can, or if someone can, please give me a call back. Thank you very much. Hope you have a good day. Guys, whenever your tax dollars go, they go to paying fucking 8 people to answer one fucking call.
This is how it is. This is the way it's going to be. So either you want to be like that or you don't.
You guys all register to vote? I fucked up. Awesome. How about you? What? Did you move your address? Or do you still have that tax? Okay, so you can still vote.
Yeah. Your place, but you get told what to do in it all day long. What's that?
No. What are you doing?
I want to talk to you about
We have 4th of
holidays
July.
coming up. 4th of July last year we were 6 to 4.
Yeah, that you can't. There's no closing up shop when you're in the marijuana game. When you're in the marijuana game or the factory and everything else, and you have plants or rooms that are running, anything can go wrong.
It takes so many steps that you'd honestly be surprised that this stuff even grew on its own in the first place.
I spend every day here. Doesn't make a difference. Holidays doesn't make no difference. Because the plant's alive. It's a living thing. So, you know, every day, plant doesn't have a holiday, doesn't know. So it still has to eat that day. You can't just shut down the plant and be gone. It doesn't work that way. The place is always open, always open.
So it's kind of like having a baby.
Like 9,000 of them.
Because we have full license from seed to sale, we start from the beginning. And so we like to make our own moms and have our own moms, and we can take our cuts from our moms and we'd start from there. You know, if you don't have a good regimen put down and you don't know what you're doing in there, things can get out of hand pretty quickly. And but if you do know what you're doing in there, then you can really make something beautiful. Yeah, okay, any Joe Schmo's like, yeah, I grew in a 2-light room in my closet and the plants were freaking sick and I didn't get any pests. Okay, try that with 66 lights. Try that with 1,300 plants, you know what I mean? And then let's see how good you do. How good is your eye when it comes to that many plants? And that's the key, that's the goal. I mean, that's the trick. Definitely an art behind it, and not everybody has the green thumb. Some people think they do, but not everybody does.
Someone else might think that growing weed is easy. You know, you just have a plant, water it, and that's it, but that's not the case. There's a ton that goes into it with the feed, the watering, the lighting, all that kind of stuff in the different stages. So if you're not in it, you don't really know how difficult it is, but it takes a lot.
My first time ever walking in a grow ever, my whole life, did I ever think that I would be doing grow or growing anything or teaching guys how to grow or be later on putting a team involved into doing it?
And that's jazz flute.
No. I walked in and I was just a kid that knew fish tanks. I knew how to grow corals in saltwater reef aquariums. You can't make a weed plant like a weed outside. It's not the same thing, you know? It's not just, oh, here it is and the sun's gonna grow. They're finicky. Is it the same as having kids? No. But are they kids in their own way? Yes, they are. You know, the energy that you bring into that room, they're gonna feel it. They like to listen to music. They like to hear and feel the energy of positivity, and that stuff really relates. You have to nurture them. You have to treat them like babies. You have to be gentle with them. You have to be smooth with them and soft. And then you're coddling them until they're teens. And when they're teens, you transplant them and you adjust their lights, and they're finicky and they want their room painted a certain way, and they have things that they like their certain way. And you know, you got to be kind and gentle to them and take care of them. And then, you know, and they'll treat you right.
I knew them as just the neighborhood kids. You know what I mean? And now they're running the grow team that we have. So it's pretty crazy.
Grow team is by far the champions, the warriors of our arena here. You're talking a bunch of guys that will go into a room, pull apart 900 plants, cut them up, hang them, big leaf, do the whole thing, replant, and then be on their way out, just cleaned up, pipe bust, or something happens with the pump, or something weird goes down, little bit of a flood, or anything like that happens, these guys are back on the job like they just started.
I've had lazy men here. They don't last. They're looking for grows right now. I could probably give you a couple of their numbers. I'm sure they're still looking.
I'll come back later.
Are you closing?
Probably not. Oh, yes. If they do, you just call me. You tell John to call me and I know it. Bye. See you later, man. See you later. Graduating. You got change.
Are you sure?
My dad, somebody will be here.
When?
Call someone.
Oh, really? Give me some change. What's your asking again?
I can't do it because you're tired.
He's so tired.
Walk me. Walk me there.
Yeah,
Carry me.
Poor guy, she's not gonna
I feel him on that. I totally feel him on that, but business is business. You feel me?
Do you think that you're experiencing what they experienced through the prohibition of alcohol?
No, it's much worse.
Some of the most challenging obstacles I've faced so far would be the legalities of the business. The testing was a big one when that first day came out.
Hey, Mom.
Hi, honey.
What's going on?
Colin, what are you gonna do about all this weed in the safe? Is that not gonna go bad? Nobody's burping it, nobody's
Yeah, it didn't pass test, so I don't think he cares about it.
So what are you gonna do with it?
I don't know, we either gotta throw it as a loss.
It didn't pass?
Just 10 times tougher business. You're getting tested parts per billion.
Your apples and stuff are tested for parts per million. You know what I'm saying? If they were tested for parts per billion, they would fail.
I want to see the week. This one?
You can't sell that.
Okay, so what I should sell?
You don't have anything to sell. You don't have anything. They're all been tested. You know why marijuana industry is not allowed to sell hemp? Because it won't pass test.
Because
What is this here?
This has all been tested and that has to be reported. It's already been reported. That has to go back. It's no good.
This is no good?
Right.
Hemp is not tested at all. If hemp was tested at parts per 100, it would fail. You have a concentrated element right now that is all over your grocery stores. You know what I'm saying? Untested.
And it makes our job just that much harder.
They don't give a flying fuck. If they did, why don't you test it like you test your marijuana? Why don't you test that? Such bullshit. Now marijuana, they really do care. They must care, right? Testing it parts per billion, putting all that extra shit into it, child safeties and fucking 50 labels and blah, blah, blah. Oh, now it feels like they care, don't it? You can literally go to a fucking bar and someone can take a fucking bottle and drop it down your fucking throat. No glass, just fucking open pour, okay? And that's cool.
You know, no one's teaching us this stuff. We're kind of going along with it, you know. One day we don't have any testers here at all. The next day we have a guy coming in here telling us, you're not allowed to touch this for the next 5 days.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. It's simple.
You're not failing. This is what you're missing.
It is.
It's not.
It is failing.
Okay.
12 years you guys wasted your fucking time.
I didn't waste time. I was working for you, doing shit. Oh, but you didn't. You were working, doing shit, but you're not using what you learned.
It's his money maker. This is the hardest business today. Every multimillionaire I'm sitting with in Beverly Hills, They want to get into the business.
They want to hire other people so that way the people that they hire, they can do all the jobs. On the computer, on the fucking ground, and everything else. When you're making something new with anything, if it's brand new, you're gonna run into things you didn't even think about. Things that you wouldn't even think that was gonna be an issue.
You have power minimum, how much? 20, 30,000? About 25,000.
It's due today.
How much?
15,000.
More than that.
It's due today.
What are you talking about?
The power is due today. Somebody has to pay it. I want this to be done. So if you can sell it while I'm gone, sell it. If you sell it for 20 million, sell it.
Look at
the prices even changed. Stop and just listen.
I gotta go pick up Mom.
I don't even care. I don't even want 30 million. I just want it to be done. I don't want to do this anymore. You think I like this shit? Come on, I don't even want to work together anymore. We're done.
I'm not arguing with you.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
I'm trying. Look at
I understand.
Look at me straight.
I'm over it. I'm 40 years old. You've been trying for over 40 years.
You're 40 years old. I'm 70 years old. Okay.
I've been working for you since I was 18. Imagine how annoying that is.
Thank you. I love you.
Awesome.
I love you, all of you. Listen to me.
What a life.
You, my life.
Come on, you guys. Listen.
That's it. I want you to
I
make
did it.
money. That's all. I don't want you
About,
to struggle. Fuck that business. It's a lot of money in the business. But we had to put it right like a little ball, and that's when you're gonna sit comfortable watching it grow. You don't have to work anymore. You hire people who's belong. They know how to run the business, and you watching them, and they collect that fucking juice. That's it.
Khalid, he's a good business. He have a right mind for business, and he's a hard worker. And it's nothing he can fix. I mean, they very handy, put it that way. I'm not.
Is Khalid here?
Mm-hmm.
Where?
Office.
Okay.
I like to work with my kids and all my family because this is their future. I mean, in my whole life, I was very successful in business. Every business I have took, I made money. That I wanted that to continue to my children, to my grandchildren.
So that's why we can all do business together. My dad kind of made that possible for us because he always put it in our heads that family was number one.
Dad, I'm dead serious though. If the guy wants to go 25, 26, 22, I don't give a fuck.
What?
22 million, sell it. 20 million, sell it.
I'm working on it.
Yeah.
Trust me, I don't look at. Listen to me. I'm a businessman. I'm
Me
not
too.
fucking go ahead and buy the people and go begging to buy. Look at. There's a time to sell and time to buy. That's
Today's
all.
the day to sell. So let's get rid of it. This job is so challenging every single day that I cannot not like it. I have to just adjust and move with the next thing and just, you get tired of it, you get exhausted, but you're at the same time, it's that energy behind it that keeps you in it. You can't, it's addicting.
Hello, Chris.
What's up, man? Where you at?
I'm about to leave my house right now.
Oh, okay. All right, cool. So it takes you about 20 minutes to get here or something, right?
Not really.
All right,
10
all right.
minutes, probably.
How you feeling today?
Okay.
You cool? You cool?
Yeah,
All right, cool. Now I just heard that you were stressed out the other day.
no, it's just the same old crap.
Yeah.
Nothing ever gets done.
Yeah. All right.
All right. Well, I'll see you soon.
All right, see you soon. Love you, bro.
Love you, mate.
Bye.
Bye.
I think he's in a better mood.
You talk to him?
Yeah. How you doing?
You know, same old, same old. What can I tell you? It's after a long weekend and just trying to catch up.
So I'm guessing you're not excited for Colin's arrival.
No. No. Not at all. I was in Las Vegas having a dandy old time until your mother called me. Dun dun dun.
You looking forward to the arrival of your cousin?
Caleb?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Colin's the best boss I've ever had. What's up, man?
What's up, man? What's up, man? Welcome back to America. Yeah, how is it? Badass. Hell yeah. Let's go have some fun. Hey! How come the lights are off on the drone room?
Welcome back, guys.
How are you?
Good. How was your trip?
Good. It's fantastic. Where are you? Gave up? How many bad comments have we had because of this?
I know some around Weed Maps put that we're out of business, and that's Brian, we're out of business, something like that. So I don't know how we delete that, but
Yeah, see, that's what I'm trying to say. They're gonna keep doing that because they're gonna keep looking at what you have, what you don't have, and then it's easy for them to say that. And then they come in here and snag a picture of this, and you're fucked when they put it online. See what I mean?
You're dealing with a customer that is so extremely picky and so opinionated that they're looking to crush you like any minute on the social media. So it's like you have so much stacked against you constantly.
I mean, look at the shelf. Looks like shit. You understand? Our board looked like that when we were begging people to bring us food. You know what I mean? We're not begging anymore. Hi, Jada. Where's my plants, Jada? Okay.
okay, well, you have to because this room is too cold, and that temperature's not holding in there.
What do you mean?
It's not getting hot enough in there.
Put them in anyway. I think I did that.
And right now, I don't have enough cuts to do that.
You don't have like 12 cuts you can put in there? It's a necessity. That's why the window's there. We're not gonna leave the window dark, I promise you that.
Okay, well then
I don't
we
give
need
a fuck what
to
plant
fix
dies.
the room. Then.
You have to be perfect on every level. I mean, it's like, it's a lot of pressure and it's 24/7 for people in my position. It never stops.
Board's empty. Joints are fucking almost out. Nobody fucking told him to roll joints. So then whose job is it to beat him in the head and make sure that it happens? I want you guys to do whatever it fucking takes to make sure that the shelves look right. I want you to do whatever it takes every day. It doesn't make any sense.
Have you been here before?
There's never been a place with 1, 2, 3, 4 fucking managers. 4 managers, no results.
I already told everybody in UHC before. I said, you know, you guys, when we get to our next area, okay, you guys are gonna be the manager of this place. You guys can't act like this. You can't have the joints not rolled. You can't have the things like that.
I'm sorry, I love you guys. I think you're fucking doing a bad job right now. You have no one that goes on your fucking bullshit. 0. Which is probably the most important place to have it in. And if you guys haven't figured that part out yet, then you guys don't know what the fuck you're doing.
And I got into a lot of arguments with all my siblings when we had first got into it. Every single one of them had to face that reality that it is going to change, and it's going to change permanently.
I gotta sign in now when I walk in the place.
Like, what the fuck is that?
It's like, I did help build this fucking place. Then I now have to sign in before I walk in.
You guys are the sergeants. You are the executors. You are the fucking ones that are supposed to have this place's best interest. But that's just what it is.
I'd be happy to move to work in that department.
I would love to move you there, if
I
that's the
would love
case.
to do that because I would make sure that they're.
Then I will put you as sole manager in that fucking place, but then you're gonna take the fall for everything that happens not coming out of that room.
I'll get the shit done. I'm not gonna spend my time fucking around.
Cool, we'll move from there and you put somebody else in this area. Because she's obviously too good to be in this spot. They're the strongest people in the worst spots. You get it done.
I will get it done.
Shit. Well, manufacturing is run by General Megan, and General Megan don't fuck around.
Hey, how you doing? This industry is constantly changing, so it's a lot to keep up with.
She goes a little bit crazy in there sometimes with them because it's not done to perfection.
Everything has a system now. Like, it's like treated like the food industry. Make sure you're wearing gloves. Everything really has to be weighed out to a T. The packaging, everything has to match. If it says hybrid, the second sticker has to say hybrid. It has to say the weight. It has to say the date that it was packaged. Like, there's so much more that goes into it that people don't realize.
You need an executor. You need somebody that's not gonna always be nice because it's not about being nice in there, it's about getting it done.
They think it's like, oh, cool, I get to smoke weed all day and roll joints and you know, just weigh and it's just chill and this and that, and it's really not like that.
This isn't a can of Coke or a comes off of a line and it's pressed and it's done. You know what I'm saying? This is not that product. This is done by hand. This is done by somebody's eyes. They're watching it, they're putting it together, they're making sure it's perfect and all that. So the attention to detail is a must.
I just want this business to succeed, and I see it like when it's not, it hurts me because I see so much, how much he puts into this place, you know, and just like Sonny says in the Bronx Tale, nobody cares, nobody cares. He's fucking right. But you know what? I care, and I'll help him every step of the way.
So many things motivated me to start making edibles, but mainly it was to live in California, to help, and to raise a family in this town.
It's the cutting edge of edibles, I think.
So the Hello Place crew right now is basically me and my dad, and then our assistant Frank. My crew is on it. My crew is very focused. They like to mess with me a lot because they call me the boss.
And Tiffany's a boss. She straight up decided to be in this business. She was not involved with UHC or the marijuana industry at all.
Yeah.
And now she's killing it with the edibles.
What makes my edibles different than any other market is the fact that they have vitamins in them. You have a lot of customers that come in and they're always asking, what will make me go to sleep?
For a lot of people that are into edibles, to get an edible that actually helps you out with vitamins, I mean, that was just a great idea.
It turned into something where I could really help people. I would say the most challenging is actually learning how to make bulk recipe. I researched all day long, all day, every day. I'm beating my head against the counter. I finally nail it. Now it's time to make 500 at once. And so it changes the whole entire recipe. The second challenge is sales. I thought I was gonna just get out there and get my butt in every store, but oh God, it's so hard. So it's getting your foot in the door in all these places is a lot harder than I thought it was gonna be.
Some people would say that I'm not helping anybody. You know what I'm saying? Some people say I'm just getting people high and stuff like that, but that's that stigma out there about it, you know what I mean?
I never ever thought I would be in the marijuana business.
Back in the day when we were young, if there was even an inkling of a thought that we smoked weed or anything, man, we would have got our asses handed to us.
I learned everything so far, whatever it takes to make, to start from the beginning to the end of it.
From the cultivation, to the distributors, to the manufacturing, he likes to be hands-on with a little bit of everything here.
Why I got involved in the marijuana after I seen a lot of friends of mine, older people, older than I am, and they keep asking me for help. Could we get some? Because I can't sleep or I have a problem. So I said, okay.
You know, this is something that's been around and been helping for years. It's just now they're allowing you to do it.
So I could see the goodness in the marijuana business. Now I'm not ashamed to work in it. I'm doing it because it helped people more and hurt people.
I'm super excited for people when they come in here and they're like, you know, I'm a little scared, I want to try. And I tip my hat to the young generation for bringing their parents in here. You know what I mean? For saying, hey, you know, it's not a big deal, just come in. I'll try it with you. I'll show you what it's all about. And seriously, you can't do something better for your parent. I know it feels weird, you know? I know it feels like, oh, I might be doing something wrong. You're not. You're not doing anything wrong. You got people with back pain coming in for topicals. You got people with anxiety coming in for flower. You got and vape pens and such. And you got people that are depressed coming in for the same thing. You know, people needing sleep aids, such products like Hello Place and things like that to help out. There's an answer for everything when it comes to marijuana, and that's what's great about it. It's something like so good for you that it's just coming from the ground makes you feel better. Think about that. From the ground, and it makes you feel better. It's not manipulated. It's not being sprayed with anything harmful. If it was, it wouldn't pass the test. It's absolutely a top-notch, feel-better drug.
They want to take all the good shit away. You know, no matter if it's like, you're doing the factory fresh nugs, we're doing all that kind of cool shit. People fucking love it. It's like, whatever people like, they take it away. It's whatever's like, oh, we fucking love this. It's like, okay, fuck that, you can't have it. The fuck is that?
I want the brands to soar. The brands deserve it. And the reason why I say they deserve it, realistically, a lot of these brands hid in the shadows of the stores while the stores took all the hits for them, you know, paying the taxes, staying legal. I think the brands that the actual pre-ICO stores start creating are the brands that really, really deserve a shot to be out there. And that's because those are the brands that understand the customer to the fullest.
You know, I right when I opened the company, I just started, my daughter was born, and that's when we started to really gain speed. And she's been the gas in my tank, I can say. The minute she was born, I felt like I had a full tank, and just I've had my foot on the pedal since then.
Founding Fathers is the right vision at the right time.
So on the Founding Fathers team, we have me, Bailey, she's like my right-hand man or woman. We have Drew and Spumoni, they help out as well. We're still a smaller brand of everything, but we're working there, we're getting where we need to be, so it's good. Dude, the market just fucking is totally missing something. So, you know, I tried to give the people something that's actually really bomb, you know, not some, you know, gimmick or some bullshit that someone's trying to sell you on health or anything like that. Like, I just wanted to bring a product that really is strong, hard-hitting, to the point, and something cool and flashy, you know?
It's like bringing a nice bottle to a party.
When I heard the idea and I heard what he wanted to do with the dipping of the wax and all that, I just, right away I thought, what a great idea. Nobody's doing that. It was meant to be.
Guy that you see who's going nuts and having a good time, that's the guy who's gonna walk in and buy the joint, you know what I mean? And then that's kind of who we want to sell to. We want people who are fun, because that's the part that I think that people really lose in marijuana and in the cannabis industry. With all the rules that have been falling on everybody, they tend to make a real dark area, and people tend to linger in that area too long, you know what I mean? But they have to remember what industry they're in and remember how fun the industry really is.
You know, the marijuana factory is such an amazing experience. I feel like it needs to be shared with like the rest of the world. Everybody needs to try this at least one time. They need to come through these doors one time and just see the difference and the type of quality of information and products that you're getting is bar none. We have built something so special here. I can't smile enough when I think about it.
Come to the marijuana business. Every day it come out to be another business.
I think the ultimate dream for the marijuana factory would be give people the right experience, giving people the right quality. You know, it's like watching a chef make your food and then you get to eat it. You know what I mean? It's watching that process gives you the confidence that, you know what, they're showing us everything. They're not hiding anything. Look how great this looks. You know what? I want that stuff.
It's been a roller coaster, but like as stressful as it is, I honestly wouldn't trade it for anything. Because I get to be with my family all day, you know.
We're definitely growing in many different ways. Everybody has their ideas of what they want to do. We have ours, they got theirs, and hopefully it grows to be something spectacular.
No matter what, even though we have our own personal goals, our roots are in the cannabis business.
I guess at some point, this was my ultimate vision, you know, and to be able to share it with everybody is just something that is just like a cherry on top. It's just a plus, you know, that everybody can be in here and thrive together and build together and start new together and come up with new ideas together and just grow together, really. And it's just perfect. It's just really perfect.